Hello, how are you, Float Fam? I hope all is well. Happy New Year. Welcome to, this way. Our very first episode of TMI for 2021. So hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone in the float world. I am your host, Teresa T Money Harding, or I said T Money. T Money. It's been a long Monday. Welcome to episode number 19 and then 2021. So, yay! We did it. We're officially out of 2020. We made it, guys. Thank you for being here today with me live or on the replay, Moneymakers. I really, really appreciate it. Hope everyone had a happy new year and that it is treating you well so far. Oh, happy new year, Dina. Hello. For me, so far, so good for 2021. I decided to start really organizing my balloons. Oh my gosh. So trying to get a better system as far as that. And in the middle of doing that, I got a last minute bouquet order that came in. This lady on Instagram requested that, some balloons, some actually extravagant balloons. I'm like, I don't have 3 hours to put that together, but I can do this. And she was really happy with how it turned out. And it turns out she's an event planner. And I look forward to building this relationship with this new contact. She was really pleased with the design and other stuff on my social media site. So when it was all said and done and delivered the bouquet, she said that she was very excited to enroll us in future events. So yay! And this person actually has a significant amount of following on Instagram. So, fingers crossed, that'd be lovely to have. So 2021 is looking pretty good so far. Hello, Angela, right? Angel Blooms. Hello. And hello, Malika Mani. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. So yeah, so that was cool to get a last minute order. Was very excited about that. And because I was organizing earlier, I was able to find the balloons I needed right away. So I need to organize some more. So it's a work in progress. We've also kept in contact with a lot of our restaurant GMs. And during the holidays, we made sure to specifically reach out to them and just wish them well and, just check in with them. And, they had some really nice things to say to us. They're very optimistic that they're going to open soon. And when they do, they're going to have us back. They say they get a lot of their customers that frequently ask about us. So that's nice. So I'm really hopeful about that. Let's see here. And then aside from, of us twisting back in restaurants, we also mentioned we do decor work. So they're very thrilled about that. So it's really, really exciting to kind of see these things happen. So yay. And speaking of decor services, I did do a 1 Millions Bubbles project for New Year's. I was hesitant about doing it, but I was like, you know what? We should. Let's start 2021 right. So I do have a picture to show you very briefly in case you hadn't seen it. Yeah, there we go. So that was my little 1 Million Bubbles tribute for the neighborhood. So just kept it simple. So I did 2021 with the champagne and cheers. Hi, Dory. Happy New Year. Oh, hi, Debbie. Happy New Year. Hi, Mom. So yeah, that was my 1 Million Bubbles piece for New Year's. And, reflecting on it, a year ago, if you had told me I would be able to do this, I would have laughed. But it's amazing to see the progress that I've had in a short amount of time. And I really attribute that to the wonderful people here where I learn from and get inspiration from. So 2021 is sounding pretty good to me, guys. And, a lot of that is because of you. So again, thank you. So speaking of Float family, we're going to go ahead and go into our first segment, which is 3 minutes with T, where we get to know and learn more about our fellow Float family members. So I'm going to go ahead and start that, and I hope you enjoy. Here we go. hello there. How are you?
Hi. Hi, thank you.
Welcome to 3 Minutes with T. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. And go ahead and please introduce yourself.
First of all, thank you for having me here. I'm Ileana. I'm from Mexico. Saying hi from Hidalgo. And my business name is Global Balloons. It's a game work with my last name. I'm Wolf, so Global.
I love it. That's very clever. And how long have you been in business, Ileana?
Officially 3 years, but I have more like a fun thing, a hobby thing, because I used to do office decorations. Here in Mexico, as a joke, we call that godines to the office workers. So in their spaces, when we used to talk with people in a bank, for example, they have small spaces. So those spaces were around circled by balloons, and we used to have a saying: if it doesn't look like a carnival car, they don't love you. So that's how it started. The truly beginning was with twisting. There was one friend who loved frogs, but at that time girlfriend gave him a decoration from soccer, football soccer. So I was like, girl, you don't know him. Frogs, he wants frogs. So I watched it tutorial. I give them frogs, so he had soccer frogs.
Aw, how cute! What do you like doing when you're not doing balloons? Like, what's one of your hobbies for self-care?
Well, for me, it's like get to hang out with my friends. I can't now, but or watch movies combined. It used to be combined. But I love to travel a lot. I like to go out and be free, and I don't have much time to travel far. However, near me there are wonderful and beautiful sights, and I love to spend my time there.
Well, Ileana, one more thing. The timer is going off, but I want to know, what is a fun fact about you?
My laugh. You tell me a joke, and I have an explosive laugh. I can have a small laugh, like a girly feminine laugh. I laugh.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to come up with some jokes. I want to hear this laugh now. Well, Ileana, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so that was Ileana. So thank you, Ileana, for having tea with me. I really, really appreciate it. We chatted for quite a while, maybe almost 2 hours, but it was so good. I got to know Ileana even more. We laughed, we talked about how our holidays went. We talked about some good food, our COVID experiences, and Disney. We actually talked about Disney for quite a while, actually. Let me catch up on the comments a little bit. Hold on. Hi, Miss Stephanie. Let's see here. Oh, Ileana's there. Hi, Ileana. Hi, Gabby Rivera. Hi, Christy. Party people. Right? I'm on a mission now. Like I have to come up with some good jokes to make Ileana laugh. So, challenge accepted. So Ileana and I talked about Disney for a little bit, and she happened to mention that her favorite movies were the ones from the 80s and 90s. So she kind of inspired me to actually like watch more on Disney Plus, like the actual 80s and 90s movies. And it's been a while since I've actually like rewatched those. So I did that a little bit this weekend and was very inspired. In fact, her conversation, along with a conversation from last Tuesday with some of the people in the group, we were talking about Disney, and I was just like, we have a lot of hardcore Disney fans in this group. So I decided I would go ahead and dedicate T Money Music to a particular tune from a Disney movie. Oh boy. So let's go ahead and go into our next session of T Money Music. So this particular song is from the 28th Disney animated film that is loosely based from the 1837 Danish fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen. This is probably one of my favorite animated films, and I was really excited to sing this piece. So here we go. T Money Music, and enjoy. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one tavern hold? Looking around here you'll see, sure, she's got everything. I have gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I have who's its and what's its galore. Want a thingamabob? I have 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking along on those, what's it called again? Feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, stroll along down those, what's it called again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they understand, but they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand. And I'm ready to know what the people know. Ask them some questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? When I go out to explore that shore up above, out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world. so much. And I decided I would perform it without glasses. So it was very interesting because there was way too many props. So that was that was definitely interesting. Um, I'm looking at all these comments. So Miss Stephanie says I need to step across the float stage with authority in those pumps. Oh man. So yeah, that's one of the heels I'll be taking with me to the float convention. Wait till you see some of my other heels that I have. I'm really excited. I found them a couple of days ago and I'm like, oh my gosh. These are the perfect heels for Float 2022. Like, I kind of want to share it with you, but I kind of want it to be a surprise and everyone's going to laugh when they see them. So, yeah, no. I'll wait for it to be a surprise. It's going to be pretty awesome. So, Dory says, "Yay, Disney." Yes, Disney. Great. Bravo. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see here. So, yeah, I put in a lot of effort into that song. I couldn't find my contact listed. So like I said, I was doing that blind. So, that was definitely challenging. And there's so many props, so many props. And I meant to include the balloon striker in there, and I totally forgot. So, which by the way, I have to shout out Crystal Ruton for this, for posting it in the Float Facebook page. That tool is amazing. I bought 2 of them, and I'm probably going to buy some more. I meant to showcase that in the thing, and I just spaced, so my bad. Sorry, distracted. Let's go ahead and get the news portion ready, and we have a lot to cover there. So here we go with the little newsreel. There it is. All right. So, Malika Imani, where can I find the striker? I believe if you were to like Google balloon striker, it should come up. I'll try to respond to your comment at the end of the show. That way you can find it for sure. Dory says hers arrived today, and Miss Stephanie says she got hers the other day. Oh my gosh, it is. I've never had so much enthusiasm when it came to popping balloons. So yeah, it's a pretty nifty tool, I must say. All right, but let's go ahead and go into the news real fast. Let me go ahead and make sure I get the right thing, because I always seem to not get the right thing. Yes, I got the right thing today. Bam. Okay, so Dante Longhi. Yes, so this is our upcoming class next Tuesday. It's almost here, guys. So if you have not registered for this class, please be sure to do so. You have until, I know it's really teeny tiny on here, but January 10th before 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you register before that date. Very, very important if you would like to take this particular class. Stephen Jones says he's got his right after Christmas. Yay! Oh man, I'm telling you, the striker is awesome. I should have probably included that in my news and had a picture in the website. I'll do it next time. So yes, Dante Longhi class. Make sure to register, and if you need the discount code, if you are, let's see here, part of the register for Float 2022, be sure to email Steve so that way you can go ahead and get that particular discount code. Let's talk about the next thing, which is Drum, which is the Dress Roscoe Up movement. I am happy to report that I have a few pics of this cute little cat. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So he's sporting a Western style this week. So he's got a cute little hat on. He actually looks pretty calm and collected here in this particular photo. So I think he's actually like, he looks pretty relaxed there. Now this next photo, talk about poised with authority here. This is Sheriff Roscoe Hennessy Jones. He just needs like the little badge right there tied to his purple bandana. Yeah, so I would like to shout out Alexa Rivera for providing us, the moneymakers here, with these amazing pictures of Roscoe. It's one of the highlights of my days when I see that this picture of this cat with a hat posted. So it just, you have to really appreciate like the little things in life, and that's definitely one of them. So, hello, Patty Gutter. Hello. All right, so that's Roscoe. I only have a quick little segment here for our MVP, which is our mascot. Uh, Here we go. Our little mascot there, Philomena. So I don't know if anyone noticed, but she had a different flower in her hair last night. So just wanted to be sure to point this out. So there's little Philomena, and I will have a little video of her next week. I decided to do like every other week, but I do want to feature her if she happens to be in a different attire during Step Chat. So there you go. There is Philomena. Let's see here. Where is the next thing? Oh, yes. Let's talk about the logo. So last night, the logo and theme was premiered on StepChat for Float 2022. And it's awesome. So there is this really long, detailed description posted in the Float convention page, and I highly recommend that you take a read at it. I pulled some parts of it just to be brief here on the show. So let me go ahead and read from it. So, from the ashes of what our businesses once were, we have chosen to rebuild and rise to even greater heights in the aftermath of what is to come. This image of rebirth after devastation, of power and majesty, and of defiance in the face of adversity, this is who we are. To coincide with this ideology, the image of our phoenix for Float was crafted in much the same way. The graphic design was actually cut directly out of the iconic orange balloon that we use for our logo. Much like the mythical bird rising from the ashes, we too at Float choose to pick up the pieces of our world and recreate them in a way that would symbolize our new spirit towards the advancement and expansion of our industry. So, yes, Christy, the logo is fire. I'm very, very excited. And I'm really like proud to be a part of this group and this upcoming convention, because it's just really symbolic, especially after everything we've gone through in the last year. So I'm really, really looking forward to this convention. I want to go ahead and address the next topic, which is that of 1 million bubbles. And I have quite a bit to say about this, actually. If you don't know my story, 1 million bubbles is how I found Float. So it's very special to me. So, which is why I feel it should be a national holiday. This should serve as a reminder to us and to the rest of the world what this particular event meant for us. So, there's a poll currently going on in the Float Facebook page about when this particular event should take place. So, I just thought I'd provide a few thoughts on this. So I think that the 1 million bubbles should happen in April, and here's why. So this amazing saga, the trilogy that is 1 million bubbles, was used to illustrate 3 different concepts, which was joy, hope, and love. I am a big believer of hope, so I'm a little biased. So persistence with hope has infinite power. It can create new ways where there is no way. So Hope was one of the ones of the events that had the most significant turnout. While there are other events, that pose importance, the largest participation that had the widest reach was the one that had to do with 1 million bubbles of hope. And that was the one that created the most amount of smiles that day and weekend. gave lots of people around the world a huge reminder of hope during a very crazy, frightening, and uncertain time. And I know there was a suggestion about having it maybe like a day before Easter, and Easter does tend to change. So I don't think it really should be tied to like a particular holiday. I do recommend keeping it annually on a certain date. So we should keep this towards the springtime. Spring is a sign of a new beginning. And what better way to celebrate this balloon occasion than during the start of a new season? Um, I do like the idea of April, and the date that I would like to propose would be April the 11th for 411. Um, yeah, 411. How soon are you going to forget that? This information will be even more memorable as the day we remember that as balloon people, we got through this pandemic era and how we kept on persevering. I understand why people would choose the very first date, which was March 26th. It is very reasonable. But I would like to bring up another outlook on dates. So, and you have to forgive me if this is morbid, but this is just how I look at it. So, when a person passes away, there are two different dates that are carved onto the headstone. The one is when you were born, and the other one is when you passed away. What is the most important thing about these two dates? It's actually the dash in between the two dates. So what you did in the middle of those dates is what is significant. So, and I feel like this is why it should be focused on the second event. I feel like that's exactly what hope is. Hope is what keeps us floating in this journey called life. Um, that's just my 2 cents on this 1 million bubbles project matter. And I just wanted to express that. And, I would highly recommend you expressing your opinion in the poll that is currently posted on the Float Facebook page. So be sure to express your thoughts on this matter, because the sooner we can make a decision on this, the sooner I can actually go ahead and start the process of, making this national holiday. So I would appreciate your help, moneymakers. Thank you. Um, Dina says April 13th is her birthday, so that would be great. All the more reason. You have 1 million bubbles, and then, you have Dina's birthday right afterwards, and Dina's pretty awesome. So, all right, so we had 1 million bubbles. Let's talk about the weekly forecast. So let me go ahead and prep that video. Here we go. Okay. So today is National Trivia Day. I don't have any particular interesting trivia going on, so sorry. There is a lot of things going on today. I would have prepped a T-Money trivia in honor of today, but there were other important matters, so sorry, next year. Tomorrow's National Bird Day. Wednesday is National Apple Tree Day. Thursday is I'm Not Gonna Take It Anymore Day. I can't believe that's a holiday. So I'm just going to have this song in my head all day Thursday. We're not gonna take it. Friday is National Bubble Bath Day. Saturday is National Static Electricity Day. And then Sunday is National Peculiar People Day. And for those of you who were part of, I think, the Float Forum, Dory posted that actually, a heads up about that particular day. So any of you who happen to make peculiar things, it's a good day to focus and market on that. Let's go ahead and talk about the Float Forum. So the Float Forum is a very special space where, I'm just noticing my comments in the thing. I have 37 comments, Steve. Float Forum. So we're going to go ahead and take the time to welcome the newest members of the Float Forum. The Float Forum is a very special area where members come together and talk about different ideas, and there's different themes throughout the week. It's a wonderful place where we can ask questions, give insights. I've learned a lot just being a part of it, and I really, really enjoy it. So I want to go ahead and welcome the newest members to our forum, and we'll go straight into mental health moments from there. So here we go. All right. So welcome to Mental Health Moments. We're going to go ahead and start with our checkup from the neck up with a quote for today. So today's quote of the day is, let's begin our, sorry. I've been up way too early today, and it's just starting to get to me. I wish I had, sorry, my cats are like running around too, so distracted squirrel. So check up from the neck up. Here we go. So the quote for today, don't start your day with the broken pieces of yesterday. Every day is a fresh start. Each day is a new beginning. Each morning we wake up is the first day of our new life. I will repeat that one more time. So don't start your day with the broken pieces of yesterday. Every day is a fresh start. Each day is a new beginning. Every morning we wake up is the first day of our new life. And that is today's quote. Let's talk a little bit about self-care. So what are you doing for self-care this week? What are you doing to take care of you so you can be more efficient in your business? For example, are you fueling your body well? Are you taking charge of your health? How are your sleeping habits? You want to make sure that you are developing your self-care plan. Make sure you assess which areas of your life need some more attention. So just be very mindful as we enter into the new year. Maybe start taking a look at things and start creating some good habits that can carry you on through the rest of the year. And lastly, be kind. Be kind to you, be kind to others. When you're kind to someone in trouble, you hope they'll remember and be kind to someone else. And then it'll spread like a wildfire. Last year was certainly a reminder of this. Let's continue to rise up and be examples this year. That's my show for today, guys, Moneymakers. I will see you next week. Again, thank you so much for being here. It always means a lot that you're here, whether it's on live or on the replay. I really, really appreciate it. And remember to just keep floating. Have a good one. Take care.